Hi beautiful souls, welcome back or welcome to the channel. It's Cade and I am back, guys. I am showing my face again. For the last two videos I've been filming on the table. I'm gonna try to go back and forth, but I miss seeing you guys. Like, I don't know, for some reason when I'm in front of the camera I feel like I'm talking to you and I can see you and I can feel you and I can feel your energy more presently than when I'm doing it on the table. Does that make sense? Okay, I hope that makes sense. But today, guys, I am back with another pick a card reading. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I want to first say thank you guys so much for being here. I love all of you so much, and I'm just sending you guys so much love and light. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Today, we're gonna be doing a pick a card reading on how do other people see you? What is your first impression? Kind of like what vibe do you give off? So this is not necessarily gonna be who you actually are. This is more gonna be about how other people see you, how other people perceive you from more of an outside perspective. I thought this would be really, really fun today, kind of tuning into what vibes you give off to other people, okay? So I'm really excited about it, okay? Before we get started, guys, make sure to check out my crystal shop. It's gonna be linked down below. It's the top link. Check it out, guys. I have a lot of cool items on there, so make sure to give the shop a visit. Also, guys, make sure to follow me on Instagram, okay? It's at Cade Conrad. It's gonna be linked down below. And guys, I'm really, really, really excited to announce I've created a TikTok. Me and my mom created a TikTok. It's called The Divine Family. Okay, that's gonna be linked down below too. We're gonna post a bunch of spiritual content on there, so make sure to go give us a follow. I'm really, really excited. We're gonna do like daily affirmations, fun spiritual stuff, spiritual memes, and all of the above. So make sure to go check out the TikTok, which is gonna be linked down below because I'm really, really excited about it, okay? Also, make sure to check out my Amazon wish list. Okay, that's gonna be linked down below as well. Okay, if you're new here, guys, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. And also, guys, did anybody charge your crystals last night under the full moon? Okay, we had a whole damn full moon. How's everyone doing, okay, after this full moon? Let me know. But if you're new here, how I like to do my readings is for each pile, I like to tune in with my intuition, so I completely just trust my spirit guides to lead me for each pile. Okay, so spirit communicates to me through signs, symbols, visions, feelings, words, and sometimes just inner knowings, and then it's just my job to interpret all of that information and bring through the clear and accurate message to you guys, okay? I do shuffle cards, and that just kind of helps me build the story, kind of helps me clarify some things, clarify some information. But yeah, that's how I like to do my readings. So guys, go ahead and take a deep breath. Really ground your energy. Make sure you are very, very rooted right now. Okay, if you need to visualize, you know, you standing in a field right now, just really make sure you're grounded. Breathe in and out. Okay, think about the question. How do other people see me? What is my first impression? Kind of like what vibe do you give off? Okay, we have 4 piles today to choose from. So, pile 1 is the Muse Tarot. Pile 2 is the Smith-Waite Tarot. So this is pile 2. Pile 3 is the Crystal Visions Tarot. And pile number 4 is the Vice Versa Tarot. Okay, so I'm gonna hold them up for you guys. So here are the 4 piles. Pile 1 is the Muse Tarot, pile 2 is the Smith-Waite, pile 3 is the Crystal Visions Tarot, and then pile 4 is the Vice Versa Tarot. So really take a moment here, guys. Pick with your intuition. Pause the video if you need more time. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited about today's video. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with pile 1, the Muse Tarot, and I will see all of you beautiful souls at your pile. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile number 1. Okay, so if you chose the Muse Tarot, this deck right here, see if that will focus. So hi guys, welcome in. Today's reading is going to be how do other people see you? So I'm really just gonna be tuning into kind of the vibe you give off, and then we'll kind of go from there. I have some cards that we're gonna be using and some tarot, but we're also gonna be channeling messages, okay? So let's see. Pile 1. Okay, I'm hearing the quiet kid in school. I feel like you guys are I'm picking up on an energy. I feel like you are very reserved, but I'm hearing you have a lot to offer. So I almost feel this energy of like, you're not the type of person to just like be a show out, but like you're really good at what you do, if that makes sense. Like I almost feel like you are very, very talented people, but you kind of don't feel the need to show that to everyone. Like I don't feel like you're a very showy person. I almost am feeling this energy of you're more quiet and reserved. It's kind of like I don't speak unless I'm spoken to type of energy. So I think people sometimes assume that you're very shy, very quiet, very like reserved type of energy, but when I'm tuning into you, it's like you have so much inside of here. And it's like when people ask you questions, you're so excited to share the answers to those questions. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys also hold like a lot of wisdom. I feel a very old soul type of energy, okay? I'm really picking up on an old soul type of energy, but I feel like sometimes people assume that like you don't do anything, but it's like you don't feel the need to show what you're doing all the time. I'm not getting this energy. I don't feel like you guys like to post all over social media and stuff. It almost feels like a lot of your energy comes from the inside. I don't feel like you're a very showy person, okay? They're wanting to show this box. It's like you are shining from the inside. I feel like you guys are incredibly creative people, but I don't feel like people would know that about you. I feel like you're a very reserved person. Do you want to know what I'm picking up on? I feel like you guys are the type of people that like silently work on stuff. Like you are kind of in hermit mode most of the time, but you're always working and you're creating. And it's like people don't realize all the work you do behind the scenes. You feel like a very like behind the scenes person. Like I feel like you guys like a close knit type of group. And coming up, it's like your energy feels very quiet, very reserved. People see you as being kind of, I'm hearing the shy kid in school, but it's like you're not really that shy. You know what I mean? I'm hearing a cheerleader. So I don't know why I'm hearing a cheerleader. So I don't know. I feel like I'm almost getting this energy of like they're showing up as like you weren't the cheerleader in school. You were like the band kid. But this is not about, I feel like this is me for some reason, but like it's like you're more of that quiet, reserved type of person. It feels like you do like stuff behind the scenes and you don't feel the need to kind of show yourself off, is what I'm feeling like. I don't feel like you're super preppy, you're not super showy or anything like that. But sometimes people feel like I don't know, I feel like people might view you as like having no friends or being like antisocial, but I don't feel that at all. I feel like you guys love to talk to people. It's just like, why am I gonna talk to people that I don't like? Okay, so let's get some cards as well. What's going on here? What's going on here? Yeah, like I feel like people assume that like you don't work on anything. Like almost people like, I feel like people assume like you don't have a life, but it's like I'm hearing you have a life behind closed doors. So it's like when you come home, I'm almost getting, you're like hard at work and you're creating all of these things inside of your house. But like people assume like some of you, like you don't have a job, you don't have anything creative you do. But really I'm hearing spirit say like behind closed doors, you're really making those boss bitch moves. Okay. But it's like people would never know this. Okay. You don't show a lot either. Okay, coming up, the Emperor is coming up. So it almost feels like you're very like reserved. You don't like to show people how you feel. You don't like to show people what you're thinking. I feel like people would assume you're very secretive. You come up as very secretive, very mysterious, okay? Very nonchalant. You kind of are just like a very sneaky person. I feel like everything you do is kind of like behind closed doors, which I kind of love. It's like, you're the type of person, you like are quietly working on, you know, your YouTube channel, and then all of a sudden you're famous and people are like, wait, how did you get famous? And you're like, well, I've been working my ass off behind closed doors. I feel this energy. I feel like you guys have been wronged a lot in the past, and so like you kind of just don't put up with people's bullshit anymore. I feel like you kind of come off as, maybe, I'm hearing a resting bitch face, but I don't think this is a bad thing. I feel like you guys are very emotional people, but you've almost kind of had to hide this because you've gotten hurt so many times in the past. That's why I feel like sometimes you might come off just being a little bit reserved. You don't like for people to like read your energy, is what I'm getting here. Which is kind of challenging to read you, because I feel like as you're listening, you're like, I wonder if Cade's gonna be able to get this right. Because I feel like you're like I'm hearing a very secretive, very shy person. Okay, so let's see. Let me see if I can get another vision. Pile one. Own it. I'm hearing own it. Guys, Spirit is kind of encouraging you, like, own it. Like, I don't know, I feel like you're not a very showy person, but Spirit's like, why not? I feel like you guys work on all this stuff behind the scenes, and it's like, it's time to show yourself to the world. I feel like you guys spend a lot of time in hideout, and it's like, that's kind of what people assume, you know, that's kind of how people see you, as being, you know, shy, secretive, you know, very low-key type of energy. Wow. Guys, look, own it. The sun. I feel like you guys have some like self-expression issues. Like, I almost feel like you're scared to talk in public, or you're scared. I'm getting like a very shy energy, a very reserved energy. It's like you're scared to speak in public places. Sometimes you get a little bit nervous and a little bit anxious when you're around a big crowd of people, is what I'm picking up on. Wow, a thief, guys. Okay, so look, the thief card, you know, fell out. So sometimes look at this guy on this card. Very, very mysterious. I feel like you guys are the types of people that sort of hide your heart until you get to know people. It's like when you start talking to people and you get to know them, you really, really open up. But at first glance, I just feel, I'm hearing you have a lock on your heart. I feel like you guys have been wronged a lot in the past, so you kind of put up like this false persona, like no one can mess with me, you know, don't try me type of energy. But in reality, I'm hearing you have a lot to show to the world. And I don't know, I know this is a how do other people see you, but I feel like the advice I could give you is, you know, don't hide, because you guys seem very talented. You seem like a very, very bright light. And I feel like you've been hiding for way too long. Okay, you have the Star card. What did I say? You guys are like beaming from the inside out. You guys are like light workers. But that's the thing about you. Like, you don't care for people to know this because you know this about yourself. You know? That's what I'm picking up on. So you have the sun and the star. So it's like, I almost feel like this is from the inside. You're such a bright light. You're such a light worker. But how people perceive you is like the Emperor, being kind of cold, you know, not showing much emotion and kind of just keeping to themselves. But like, I feel like almost this energy, when people start talking to you, you really start to open up, okay? I feel like with the Lovers card, I'm hearing you like kind of like close-knit relationships. Like, I don't feel like you're a very showy person, like I said, and that's kind of how people see you. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through. I'm hearing Conan Gray for some of you. Some of you sing, and it's like you don't let anyone else know that you sing. So it's time to start showing that. I feel like you guys have like hidden talents, and it's like you don't let anyone know about this. You're like kind of low-key, reserved, but like, damn, you guys feel like super talented, okay? Very bright. You're the bright lights of the world. But it's like, that's the thing about the bright lights. They don't care to show it. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like you guys are very sweet and very sensitive. And it also feels like, how do people see you? They see you as a very confused person. So you give off this vibe of like, you don't know what's next in your life, but deep down, you know exactly where you're going and you know exactly what you're doing. But oftentimes people assume that you're very lost. Like, when they view you from an outside perspective, they see this quiet, reserved, lost person. But it feels like a lot of your, you know, energy comes from the inside. You know, it's like, I almost feel like you hate it when people just judge a book by its cover. You're like, get to know me, not what I'm presenting to you. You know, it's that kind of energy. I'm hearing something about a vacation. So I don't know if you guys are going on a vacation or you want to go on a vacation or something like that. but I'm hearing like you can be yourself when you're alone. Like I almost feel like you just are one of those people. I don't know if you're a lone wolf, kind of black sheep type of energy, but it's like you don't care to prove yourself. And so that's why you don't really care how you present yourself out in public, because I feel like at the end of the day, you kind of just feel like it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm gonna get some cards to kind of clarify this and see what else comes through. I'm hearing silently growing. You guys are growing something, but very, very low key. Very, very low key. You guys are look, engineer. You guys are artists. You guys are like the secret artist of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like no one knows what you do behind closed doors, but you're doing so much is what I'm feeling. I'm hearing you're painting your canvas. Like I almost feel like you're working on something behind the scenes. And it's like, you don't like to share this with people because you don't want them to like get their bad energy on it. You know what I'm saying? You guys are definitely like creators, because when all of these blank cards come out, it really just tells me like you like to create your own life. You're very like you're not a traditional person, I feel like, but no one would know this about you is what I'm kind of getting at. Like people don't really know you until they talk to you. Whereas like some people are very showy, they're like spilling their entire life story, but I definitely get this feeling of you guys being very, very reserved. Look at that. It says, inspires creative energy, embrace the good things in life. Like, you guys are silently working on yourselves, you're silently working on your career, and you're growing. And it's like, I feel this energy of like, no one would know this about you. Like, oh my God, you're a writer? I didn't know that. You know, you sing? I didn't know that. Okay, so that's kind of the general energies that I'm picking up on. Some of you like to watch American Horror Story. I don't know if someone's watching American Horror Story right now. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I don't know. I'm hearing the American Horror Story theme song. So I don't know if you guys are also like into horror movies or something, and it's like people would never know this about you. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you're a filmmaker, or you create, and it's like you don't mind just being kind of reserved, keeping to yourself, okay? Yeah, you guys are like the secret heroes of the world. Okay, let me be real. Like, you don't mind doing nice things for people and not posting it all over social media. Like, you're the type to donate money to something and not tell anyone about it. It feels like you silently help people, you're silently doing things, but you don't feel the need to show that off. And I feel like some people really can get the wrong impression of you, because you guys feel like the nicest people, but it's like people too often judge a book by its cover, and they don't actually open the book and read on the inside. And it feels like that's where a lot of your energy comes from, okay? You guys are also very fun people. Like, I feel like a lot of times people will assume you're very boring, or like you don't do a lot, that you just stay in the house, but it's like you're actually very, very fun. You're actually very, very bright, and I feel like you're very funny, but it's like no one would know this about you. Guys, showcase yourself more, because you are literally, wow, what did I say? Look at this, guys. Look at this person in this card, a mask. You guys kind of don't show yourselves. And so tuning into how people see you is like, they see this quiet, reserved person, and it's like, Spirit is telling me there's like a blast of color on the inside, like you're so creative. Like there's so much rainbow energy on the inside. Oh my gosh. Guys, look at these two cards. They're both hiding their face. You guys are so low-key. You're so low-key. You're so mysterious. And I'm hearing something about like hood over your head, keep your eyes down. Like maybe when you go out in public places, you're kind of just like, go into the store, get out of the store. I don't want to be seen. But it's like when you're in your house, you're like so open and so energetic. But it's like, again, as I said, no one would know this. And look, a mystic. Maybe you're like secretly like, you know, into witchcraft and stuff, and like no one would know this about you. So is there anything else, Spirit? That's kind of it, guys. So I kind of love this pile. You're very mysterious. You're very kind of mysterious, but you're not at the same time, because on the inside, you're none of the above. You know, you're none of those things. You're like bright, colorful, but on the outside, I feel like you kind of portray this kind of hard shell. And I feel like this is kind of because maybe you've been hurt in the past. So you don't like to just you're kind of like you wear your heart on your sleeve, but you've kind of learned to kind of cover that heart that you've always worn on your sleeve because you don't want to get hurt again, okay? I'm hearing something about a bicycle accident, so I don't know if someone got into a bicycle accident or you had a loved one that passed away that got into a bicycle accident. I'm not sure, but that's coming through, so I wanted to tell you guys that before I left. So let me know, pile one, if that resonated with you. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. Make sure to check out my spiritual shop. Also check out my Amazon wish list. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, and I'm gonna go to move on to pile number 2. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile number 2. Okay, so if you chose the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, this little green deck right here, welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're gonna be doing a reading on how other people see you and kind of how other people, you know, view you from an outside perspective, okay? So let's kind of just, let me tune in. Pile 2. I'm hearing work, 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 work. We're gonna do work, 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 work. Okay, so I'm hearing that Rihanna song, Work. Okay, so maybe you guys are like very, very hard workers and people see this. Like you grind is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing something about you guys being very book smart. So people see you as a very hard worker and they see you as being very, very smart because you're very educated is what I'm hearing. So I don't know if you've got your degree in something, but there's some, like I almost feel like people come to you and ask questions about something, like you're very, very skilled in a particular area, or maybe you just know information and people come to you because they feel like you know it all. I'm hearing a know-it-all. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Sometimes people like will see you as just being a little bit of a know-it-all because I feel like you kind of will butt into conversation sometimes. Not a bad thing, guys. Remember, we're all different, and kind of just, you know, share your opinion or share the knowledge you have about stuff. I feel like you guys have also like traveled the world. I don't know, I feel like you guys, some of you have like traveled all over the world, and it's kind of just like you have knowledge about a lot of different subjects, and so you're not afraid to kind of share that with everyone is what I'm getting. I don't know, I see you as being kind of a little bit kind of brain smart, like a little nerdy type of energy. You could wear glasses is what I'm hearing, but people definitely see you that way. They're like, oh my God, you're the smart one. You are the one that knows, you know, all the information. You're the educated one. That's the kind of, you know, information that I'm getting. Some of you like conspiracy theories. Some of you like conspiracy theories or something like that, and you always are talking about it is what I'm hearing. Because I'm hearing the Loch Ness Monster. So some of you like conspiracy theories, or you like to do your research on like all of these different things. Like it feels like you guys are definitely, I'm hearing research-ish like type of energy. Like I don't know why Spirit is saying it that way, but it's like you research all of these different things. And then you kind of, you're also very good at like problem solving as well, or something like that. And it's like people come to you because you know all of this information, or people come to you because they like your problem solving, you know, kind of abilities. I keep hearing a know-it-all. Guys, you like are very smart people is what I'm getting, or that's how other people see you. And I'm hearing you say, yeah, I know I am. Yeah, I know I am. Like you kind of like, very confident in yourself, very confident in yourself. It's like almost this energy of like when people don't know stuff, they come to you. Like when they're feeling stuck, they come to you. When they're feeling lost, they come to you, because it's kind of like you portray this energy like you kind of know everything. But coming up in your energy, guys, because Spirit's been doing this, they've been telling me what you portray, or kind of how other people see you, kind of who you are on the inside. And who you are on the inside, you're a little bit lost. You're a little bit lost. Okay, you have this moon energy. This tells me that sometimes you're a little bit lost, you're a little bit fearful, you can get a little bit anxious, but I don't think anybody would know this about you, because I'm hearing you're very well put together. Like maybe you're going to college, you're getting your degree, or you're getting a job, and you kind of, I'm hearing a 9 to 5. Like it almost kind of feels like your life is kind of picture perfect type of energy, like you're very put together. Or this is what people see, but kind of on the inside with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it's you are a little bit lost. You're kind of lost on like what direction you're supposed to go in next, or what your destiny is. But it's like you don't like to showcase this to people because I'm hearing all of my kindness is taken for weakness. So like, you don't like to let people know that you're maybe a little bit lost sometimes, or maybe you don't know things. You know what I'm saying? I almost kind of feel like people see you as like someone who is always right. Okay, but they genuinely see this within you. But it's like, okay, I feel like I'm getting deep here, but you know all of my readings are deep. Like, I almost feel like, okay, let's talk about it. We have the Ten of Swords, and we also have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like there's been some very harsh endings in your life that have hurt you deeply, is what I'm getting. There's a lot of pain coming up. Okay, definitely with this moon energy. There's a lot of things I'm almost getting that have recently happened in your life that have kind of thrown you off course, is what I'm hearing. Kind of made you doubt yourself a little bit, or doubt your confidence, or kind of doubt the direction you're going in your life. But I don't feel as if you like share this with people. I'm hearing Mr. Nice Guy. Like, you're always trying to be kind of put together for everyone else. And there is this energy spirit saying, you know, you need to be put together for yourself as well. Death on the bottom of the deck. There's been some endings in your life, and this has caused a lot of pain. But I don't think anybody would know this about you, because I'm hearing happy-go-lucky. They kind of see you as being the life of the party, very happy, you know, very just kind of vibrant energy, okay? I feel like you're very talkative. Like, I feel like you are not scared to like share your opinion with everyone else, okay? And that's kind of where that know-it-all energy comes in. But I don't know, people wouldn't know that you're actually kind of lost, because I feel like seemingly you always kind of seem very put together, okay? So how do people see you? What is your vibe? What is your vibe? I'm hearing dandelion. You're wanting to move in another direction in your life. I feel like you're at a job. You don't really like the job you're at, but like, people think you're happy. Like, people think you're happy, okay? I'm hearing the name Christy. So it's like, I almost feel like you always have to know everything for everyone else. You always have to know the answers for everybody else, but it's like you're kind of lacking the answers for yourself, if that makes sense. It's like you're always there for everyone else, and there's this energy of when you come home at night, you're kind of lost in terms of your own life. And it's like, it is this energy of like, I've been giving so much advice. Look, death came out again. So let's see, I'm hearing something about repercussions. I feel like maybe even somebody has wronged you. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. You guys feel, I don't know, I feel like people would assume you have a lot of friends, okay? But it's like, in reality, you kind of feel a little bit alone. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. I don't know, I see you coming up as just being very, hey, how are you? You know, always very talkative. If someone has a question, you know the answer, okay? But in reality, you're struggling a little bit, is what I'm feeling. I'm hearing I can't do it without you. Some of you had a recent death in the family, and you're struggling because of that. I'm so sorry for your loss. For some of you, that's not gonna be for all of you, because this is general. But the Hangman coming up, you're very stuck right now, and I feel Spirit is telling me the cards are reading your inside, and kind of picking up on your outside. You guys, I'm hearing you're very intuitive as well, so you have those knowings. People come to you for answers, but it's like, I feel like you're almost kind of tired of giving everyone these answers for free, because there's this energy of you're always there for everyone else, you're always showing up for everyone else, and people aren't showing up for you. People are like stabbing you in the back and stuff, and it's like, you try to act okay, but you're not okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys want to move in a totally different direction in your life, but it's like nobody would know that. You're like secretly wanting to go in a different direction, but everybody kind of assumes that you're put in place. Everybody kind of assumes that you're happy with where you are right now in your life. Okay, but in reality, with this Eight of Swords, I feel like you're feeling a little bit stuck, okay? Let me get some Oracle. How do you come off to everybody else? Guys, people think you're happy, and for some of you, I'm getting like you're not very happy right now, but like people think you're happy, okay? I feel like you used to be. I'm hearing you used to be, and then it's like some people stabbed you in the back, and it's like, damn, you can't trust anyone anymore, is what I'm hearing. You actually are in need of people's help right now, but I feel like you've always been the helper. That's how people see you guys, as the helper, the helper. And you know, you've always shown people that, is what I'm getting. You've always been a showy person where you know the answers and you're always there to lend a helping hand. But I am getting this energy of like, where was that with yourself? Okay. Alchemist. Like, I almost kind of feel like you always seem put together. People think you know how to problem solve, how to balance everything out. You know, almost even like a therapist type of energy. Like, if I'm feeling sad, I go to you. I'm also hearing the name Justin. So I don't know if your name is Justin, but it's almost like this feeling of like, if I'm having trouble, I go to you. But like, where do you go when you're having trouble? You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing the cash register. So I'm seeing someone checking someone out at the grocery store, and it's like you're putting this kind of fake smile on your face. So you come off as being very happy, guys, but I'm hearing no one really asked me how my day was. Look, mother, you're there to make everything better. Maybe even with your kids, you're always there for your kids, but you know, sometimes you need someone to mother you, and I don't know if you've ever had that in your life, but guys, people come to you for all the answers. People come to you when they're in a traumatic situation. People come to you when they're in need of help, and that's the energy you give off. You give off a very alchemist, mother type energy, even if on the inside you're not always feeling this way, because I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing someone who, you know, doubts themselves. I'm seeing someone who feels very stagnant, and I'm seeing someone who has kind of been walked over in their life because they were so nice to people. Okay? I'm hearing blind faith. Spirit right now is telling you need to have blind faith, because I know you are feeling a little bit stuck. Okay? And I'm hearing help is on the way. But it's like the people you're currently around, they just assume you're okay. Like, this could be your friends or your family members, but guys, they view you as like being so put together. And it's like, you know, your siblings maybe are always, I don't know, this is very specific. So it's like your friends are always coming to you for help. Your siblings are always coming to you for help, you know, but you never can kind of go to anyone when you need help or when you're kind of feeling a little bit lost, okay? You're feeling very conflicted right now, but you don't show this. You're like put together. Maybe you put on your makeup, you put on your smile, and you walk outside the house and you act like you know all the answers in your life. And like Spirit's like saying like, it's okay to not know. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to not know. I'm hearing something about greenery. Okay, so greenery to me would be you're planting a garden, or you need to really connect with the nature element and with plants and grounding your energy. I'm also hearing some of you need to eat healthy. So this pile is really about nurturing your own spirit, nurturing your own body. Some of you could be like doctors. And you know, people see you kind of as your profession for some of you. This is only going to be for some of you, but like maybe you're a doctor or a lawyer or an accountant, and it's like when people come to you, they're only asking medical questions, or they're only asking questions about, you know, accounting, or they're only asking questions about, you know, law or something like that. But you're like, I'm a person too. You know, for some of you, it's like people only know you for your profession. I'm going to get a few more cards for you guys and just see if there's any other energies. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. You guys are struggling right now. And I'm going to tell you, no one knows this. You guys may want to go speak to a therapist. It might not be that bad. I'm not saying you're struggling to the point of like, you don't want to live anymore or anything like that. But it's like, guys, it's okay to talk about your feelings. Even if you're, you know, like it's okay. You don't have to be in the trenches to get help from people. Look at that, 9 of Pentacles. It's time to start seeing this in yourself, because everyone else sees it in you. Okay, everyone else sees that person, but I don't think you see that person. You don't see the know-it-all. You don't see the person that knows all the answers. You see, I'm hearing a brain fart. Like, I almost feel like, oh my gosh, I'm forgetful. I don't know anything anymore. You know, I feel a lot of like unworthy type of energy. I'm hearing Canada. Some of you are traveling to Canada, or you want to move to Canada, is what I'm hearing. Or maybe you live in Canada, which is cool too. Let's see, is there any more energy? Some of you are only known for like where you live. Like I'm hearing a small town girl or something like that. But guys, this is how you come off to people. Confident. I'm hearing the song Confident by Demi Lovato. So people see you as being a very bright light, but I almost feel like sometimes you struggle finding that. Okay? And that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, so nurture yourselves, pile 2, because you know, no one else seems like they're gonna do it. But I do wanna get one more archetype card for how everyone else sees you. I'm hearing Looney Tunes. I don't know if you're watching there's something about Looney Tunes or something like that. I don't know. I gotta say, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to say everything that my guides are communicating. Yep. Yep. Warrior. People don't think you ever get sad. People don't see that. People see the warrior in you. You come across as being strong, courageous, put together. People think you have your life together. And I feel like some of you don't, but that, you know, other people don't see that. I'm hearing the song also when this warrior card came out by Demi Lovato. So maybe you need to go listen to that song Warrior by Demi Lovato, okay? I feel like you guys are about to start speaking up for yourself and saying like, I need help to, you know, stop walking all over me. Like I almost feel like you guys just stay quiet, you help everyone else, but you never help yourself. Okay, so let me know, pile 2, if that resonated with you, okay? Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. Make sure to comment down below if the reading resonated with you, and make sure to follow me on Instagram, check out my Amazon wish list, and make sure to check out my spiritual shop. It's going to be linked down below, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 3. Hi beautiful souls that chose pile number 3. Okay, welcome in. If you chose the Crystal Visions Tarot, welcome in, guys. Oh my gosh, it won't focus. Okay, well, it's this pink deck right here. Welcome in. Today's reading is going to be how do other people see you? So we're really gonna feel into kind of what your vibe is and kind of how other people perceive you, okay? This might be who you actually are. Maybe it's just, you know, how other people look at you, okay? So let me take a moment here, guys. Guys, you've been on a healing journey for quite some time now. I'm feeling a very healed person. I'm hearing head to toe. Like I'm seeing white light energy kind of going in through your head and kind of down your body. You guys feel like very angelic, very high vibrational. I'm hearing the spiritual guru. Like I feel like this is you guys are you're my tarot readers, you know, my spiritual mentors. And my mystics is what I'm feeling here. Like you guys feel very in sync with like your life purpose is what I'm hearing, and like your soul purpose. But it feels like other people see this, but like you see it too. Okay, some of the piles I was tuning into, it was like you looked like you were put together, but in the inside you weren't really put together. But like this pile feels like on the outside I'm put together and on the inside I'm put together, period. Okay, I'm hearing this song by Kesha, We Are Who We Are. You guys have been through a hell of a lot in your life is what I'm hearing, and it all led up to this moment because you guys feel like a very healed soul, and I think people are seeing this within you. You guys feel like you're very, like, I don't know, I'm hearing I've never seen you this happy. Like you guys are giving off this very bright, positive, spunky type of energy. It's just like I'm hearing you're really rolling with your personality. Like you've really learned to like accept yourself and not change yourself to kind of fit into a social norm. It really feels like you're very bright in terms of who you are. Like you've kind of are showcasing to the world who you are. So you could have like a YouTube channel or be I keep hearing a spiritual guru. So I definitely feel like you guys are like tarot readers on social media, okay? You guys are kind of at this point in your life, I feel like, where, I don't know, like, you feel like, I'm hearing I'm on the go. I'm on the go. Like you guys are not holding yourselves back anymore because of low self-esteem and low self-doubt. I'm hearing you're past that. It feels like you guys are working incredibly hard towards something, and like, you're not letting anyone else stop you. And that's what people see in you. They see you as working very, very hard on something. And I'm hearing you never limit your vision. So it's like, you are a very hard worker and you're working towards something, and you're working towards something that aligns with your soul's growth and your soul's potential. And like other people are seeing this. Some people are a little bit jealous, and oh my gosh, I was wondering what this card meant. People are spying on you. They see you doing good, they see you doing well, and people are spying on you. People are spying on you. And guys, I'm hearing you know how to stand up for yourself, okay? You know how to stand up for yourself. Okay, I feel like in the past, you guys used to let people walk over you. You don't do that anymore. It's like you've actually seen your self-worth, and other people, I'm hearing, are getting scared of this. Like, other people see the worth that you see in yourself, and other people are noticing how confident you are in yourself. You guys feel very successful. You guys feel very successful. Okay, look at this Knight of Pentacles. It's like, for some of you, it's like your career is like working out for you. Oh my gosh, if this can focus. It's like your career is working out for you. It's like you're finally moving forward in your life. And it's been a long time coming is what I'm hearing. And it's like your life is starting to kind of, you know, pick up pace, or you're starting to kind of reap the rewards is what I'm getting for all of the hard work that you've done. Because it does feel like you've been on a path of healing, okay? And people are a little, I don't know, guys, I don't know. I almost see friends that you used to have leaving your life. It's like people that you used to work with, people that you used to be friends with, people that you used to have in your life. I'm hearing don't like you anymore, but that's because you've seen this worth in you is what I'm seeing. And other people see that too. And that's why I wouldn't be surprised if you've lost some people in your life. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, what's going on here? I'm hearing I see my worth now. I feel like you guys have really built yourself up. You've built yourself up from the ground, and people are seeing this growth within you, and they're getting scared. It's like you used to be a very stuck, stagnant type of person. Nothing used to work out in your life, okay? And I'm hearing people love to hold you down. People love to people would love to like kind of hold you down. People love to see you kind of unable to climb to the top of the mountain. I'm hearing people love to see you struggle. And it's like now that you're overcoming this struggle, people are getting a little bit jealous, and I'm hearing a little bit angry or mad at you. Okay? It almost feels like you aren't the same as you used to be, but it's a good thing. You guys have changed, but you've changed for the better, because I'm hearing you see the light in yourself. And trust me, other people see it too. So if anyone acts a little bit weird or acts a little bit kind of shady around you, that's just because they see you glowing. Okay? That's just because they see you glowing. Let's see. What do we have? Wow. Period. Queen. What did I say? Guys, there's like some boss bitch energy. Okay, I'm gonna read this card. Radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Look at me, guys. You don't put up with shit anymore. You guys have set firm boundaries, and that's how people view you. You have your shit together, and you've set very firm boundaries about who's allowed in your inner circle and who is not. And you are not gonna let anyone walk over you anymore. You're tired of the bullshit is what I'm hearing. You're like one of those people now, you're a yes person. You say yes to yourself. You know what I mean? Where it's, you used to say yes to everyone else, but it's like now you say yes to yourself. Okay? Some of you are about to have children. I'm hearing I see myself in you. So I don't know if you recently met someone who is very, very similar to you, but I'm hearing I see myself in you. Okay? I see myself in you. Guys, you protect yourself now. I'm hearing a cockroach. You have this hard outer shell, but it's like, it's for protection. It's like a boundary that you've set because you don't want to be walked over anymore, and because you've finally seen your worth. You don't just like offer yourself to anybody anymore like you used to. Like you make sure that everything you do in your life is aligned with you. You make sure that you're happy. Okay, 9 of Cups. You make sure that your wishes are being fulfilled. Okay, I feel like you used to be this person where you were always giving to everyone else, always making sure everyone else was okay, but I'm almost getting like you make sure you're okay now. Okay, let me kind of read into this a little bit too. I'm hearing I'm not locked down anymore. So like coming up in your past energy, you used to be maybe a very like anxious person, a very scattered type of person, but this is all kind of shifting. You've kind of moved out of that position in your life. You used to maybe even feel a little bit stagnant, but you kind of don't feel that way anymore. I'm hearing you used to feel very stagnant in your career, but it's like, it almost feels like everything is starting to move forward for you, and that's how people see you. They see you as the queen. They see you as the bad bitch, okay, that you are, okay? You don't put up with shit anymore is what I keep hearing. You guys have seen the light is what I'm hearing. You've seen the light. I feel like you've healed your shadows. Let's see. How do other people see you? How do other people see you? Pile 3. Seeker. Seeker. Look at this. You're finding the truth about yourself. You're finding the truth in your own life. And I'm hearing you don't care who it affects. It's like you're doing everything for you now. And like people see that. They see the boundaries that you've set, and they see that you're more concerned about yourself these days. And I think that's a good energy. Okay? Let's see. Pile 3. I feel like you guys have lost some people in your life. Like I'm hearing like we don't talk anymore, but it's like you've kind of outgrown some people in your life is what I'm hearing. You've outgrown people. Let's see. I'm hearing some people are pressed. Like some people are mad that you care about yourself now. Some people are mad that you're like doing things for yourself. I'm hearing you're not the same anymore. You're not the same anymore, but you're like, no, I changed, but I'm better because of this change. Okay? So what's going on here? I feel like you guys are just nodding your head. You're like, yep, yep, yep. The ego. I'm hearing with the... Wow. You guys have let go of the ego and you've really tuned into heart space. Look at that, judgment. You guys have really tuned into your spiritual side, your divinity. And it's like, I feel like things don't affect you like they used to. Like things that used to affect you just don't anymore. You're like a different person. You know what I'm saying? You have confidence now. You have that feeling of self-worth. You have that inner knowing, that, I'm a good person type of feeling. And I feel like you used to let other people's opinions affect who you were, but you don't do that anymore. You have the Chariot energy, the Judgment card. Your life is moving forward, but that's because you trust yourself now. You trust your higher power, and that's what people see. It's almost like I feel like people are like, you're not the same anymore, but you've changed, but like for the better is what I'm getting. You have some exciting stuff coming up in your life, and it's like, I'm hearing you used to wait on people. You used to wait on people, but now you're doing things for yourself. You're moving forward for yourself, and you're not waiting on anyone else, okay? You also have the High Priestess energy. So again, with that spiritual guru, I feel like you guys are, you're on the right path right now. You're really doing your thing. And, keep doing your thing. Some of you play the flute, okay? Or the saxophone or the violin, or you play a musical instrument. And Spirit's like, keep doing your thing, okay? Okay, so pile 3. What's going on here? Let's see if I can get any more info on kind of how other people see you. I'm hearing you're making boss bitch moves. So it's like, people see you, look, Ace of Wands. You're really moving forward in your life. You're really creating something in your life. You're really doing your thing is what I'm hearing. You've got your groove back, and like, people see that. You guys have worked incredibly hard to get where you are today. Look at this, 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Some of you are like in the public eye, or you're just very, very successful right now, and that's how people see you. And I feel like that's how you see yourself, or that's how you're starting to see yourself. Okay? 5 of Swords. Guys, you're gonna have some people that leave you because they're not able to deal with how bright you're shining. I would not be surprised if you have a totally different friend group, or if you have to kind of leave your family behind, because some people are not gonna support what you're doing in your life, but that's just because they're jealous. Okay, that's just because they don't know how to shine as bright as you do, okay? I feel like you guys are just feeling yourself more. You're just feeling more confident. You're not that sad person, you're not that sad, low self-esteem kind of person you used to be. You know what I mean? Because Hermit, you really tune into who you really are as a person, okay? And things are really gonna start balancing out in your life, okay? So, guys, let me know if that resonated, pile 3. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, check out my Amazon wishlist, and check out my spiritual shop down below. And I'm gonna move on to pile number 4. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile number 4 are the Vice Versa Tarot. Welcome in, guys. This is your reading on how do other people see you. So we're really gonna be tuning into kind of like what vibe you give off, and kind of like, what are people's first impressions of you, okay? I I'm hearing M's in my bank account. Okay, so people see you as being very rich or like royalty. So I don't know if you guys have a lot of money, okay? But people see you, okay, as being able to, I'm hearing pay for everything, pay for the shit you have. Like people see you as having a lot of money. I'm hearing you're not afraid to show it off. I feel like you guys are very showy people. You like show off the material items you have, or you dress really nicely. And so people just kind of make that assumption that you're rich or you have money or, you know, you're very well put together, okay? Some of you recently got an inheritance, or some of you just were born into money is what I'm getting. And that's kind of how people view you. Some people do see you as being like a little bit preppy. I feel like you have, you know, the nice car and all of that. And it's like, sometimes people do see you as being a little bit kind of, I'm hearing preppy. So a little bit preppy, a little bit showy, but it's like, I don't feel like you mean to be this way. You're just kind of enjoying, you know, the abundance in your life. And that's not a bad thing. Okay, pile 4. So how do people see you? I'm hearing as having a lot of money. You guys have a lot of money is what I'm getting. I'm hearing dressed in jewels, dressed in jewels. People want what you have, okay? Look, the sun. I don't know, I feel like you guys go on a lot of vacations. You guys are very bright, you're very showy, and you kind of showcase yourself in a very kind of well-mannered way is what I'm hearing. I see like very expensive clothing is what I'm getting here. I feel like you guys travel a lot, and it's like people want what you have. It's like almost this energy of people want the materials that you have. People want the materialistic abundance that you have. I'm hearing I didn't plan on my life being this way. So some of you made an investment and it just paid off for you. Or some of you, I don't know, made an investment in a business and it just got you a lot of money. But I almost feel like you never really planned to be rich. You just kind of are rich, okay? So I don't know if you married someone with a lot of money or something like that. But it's like, I feel like you guys recently got this inflow of cash, and it's like, people are seeing you as like being very high and mighty. I'm seeing like a private jet here too. So it's like, people see you as being like royalty, okay, is what I'm getting. Some people are like scared to talk to you, okay, because they feel you're gonna like judge them, okay, based on what they have in their life. They're like scared because some people like view you as being like above them, kind of like on another level, and I think they get a little scared to talk to you, okay? Because I see you guys kind of almost kind of putting yourself up on this pedestal and kind of being very presentable. So I don't know if you do something out in public, or you wear, you know, you have the finer things in life, okay? The nice car, the nice clothes, jewelry, and you know, a lot of people fear that, you know, you're gonna judge them if they don't have as much as you. Okay, now I'm not saying this is who you are, this is just kind of how people perceive you. I'm hearing you treat your friends, okay? So I feel like you're very, very generous in terms of like donations. You're always treating the people you have around you. So people kind of want to be in your inner circle because, you know, they really live kind of the same life you live is what I'm hearing, like a life of luxury, okay? I don't know, with this Knight card here, I'm just getting a lot of royalty energy. Like there's just like royalty surrounding you. Some people do see you sometimes as being a little bit two-faced, okay? Or being a little bit fake is what I'm hearing. This is kind of how people view you from the outside, is like, if they were really to be friends with you, you really wouldn't be the realest friend. You would be kind of fake, but that's just because of your outer kind of world, okay? You have the 6 of Pentacles. So guys, in terms of finances, look at this person looking down on this house. Okay, in terms of finances, you guys, I'm hearing you own a lot of property, or you maybe own a big business or something like that. Hold on, let me kind of refocus this. Or something like that. But I don't know, maybe you're well respected at your workplace, and it's just, I feel like you're very high up on this pedestal, and I'm hearing I'm not coming down anytime soon. Like there is like a lot of ego energy people see in you, or like a lot of pride, a lot of kind of showy type of energy. And And I feel like because of this, sometimes you don't have as many friends as you would like, okay? I feel like you would like to share your wealth a little bit more, or share the abundance that you have a little bit more, but I am feeling like sometimes you do feel a little bit lonely, or you do feel like you would like to meet new friends and make new friends, but I'm hearing this can be hard for you for some reason, okay? And I don't know why that is, but people are a little bit scared of you, okay? I am gonna say that. People sometimes fear you a little bit, and I don't know if it's because of your success or because of your material abundance, but people kind of won't offer you friendships because they're kind of scared you're gonna like judge them, or they're not gonna be as good as you, but that's, you know, that's their problem, guys. And so sometimes I feel like in life you can feel a little bit lonely, because it's almost that energy of like, it's lonely at the top. Like when you make it to the top, it's lonely kind of energy. And sometimes I feel like you can kind of feel that energy, and I'm hearing you kind of can embody that energy. I'm hearing pastel colors. I don't know if you guys wanted this life. I don't know, whatever life you're living, this life of luxury, I don't know if you wanted this life, okay? Because sometimes it feels like almost you were born into money, but you never... I don't know. I feel like you don't want to come across this way. Like you don't want to be this kind of egotistical person that everyone thinks you are, this kind of two-faced energy that everybody thinks you are. And so I feel like you guys are trying to change yourself. I am getting like, I'm hearing the word rude. So I don't know if people used to think you were kind of rude, maybe a little bit snappy. And I am feeling like you guys are kind of looking at yourselves in the mirror and you're trying to be like a better, nicer kind of person. I'm hearing I know I've been mean in the past, okay? I'm hearing high school bully. So sometimes people will view you as maybe being a little bit, I'm hearing bark, like you bark at people, or you're very kind of defensive, okay? Not sure why this is, but I'm hearing like behind all of the jewels, behind all of the wealth, you know, you're kind of can be a little bit sad, a little bit lonely, okay? So although you're very showy, I feel like you don't want to be this way. You just feel like you've had to be this way, you know, to kind of protect yourself. I do feel like you've been hurt in the past and you are a little bit afraid to admit this pain. And so you kind of try to cover up with, you know, the material abundance. Okay, it's easier that way sometimes than to like admit who you really are. You know, people see you maybe as a brand, or people see you as like a clothing line, or people see you as, you know, just being, you know, that rich person. And I feel like you kind of want to be seen for who you really are. You know what I mean? I feel like people think you're happy sometimes. People think that you live a very luxurious life, or people just think that you kind of have it all together. But I feel like at times you're not very happy, because I am seeing some family issues coming up here, or maybe some issues in your relationship. I'm hearing, why do people always leave me? Okay, why do people always leave me is what I'm hearing. Pile 4. Yeah. I feel like you guys are falling apart a little bit. Not sure what to do next. But people don't see this. I feel like people kind of maybe judge you a little bit before they get to know you. Maybe they see you as being, you know, very preppy, very, you know, into yourself, but you're not really like that. You know what I mean? You're actually a very nice person. You're a very loving person. You're a very giving person. But people just maybe assume because you have a lot of abundance that you would act that way. Okay, that's kind of what I'm picking up on too. What's going on here for pile 4? I feel like you guys are stuck right now in your life. I'm seeing someone that is very lost. Very, very lost. But it's almost like people don't let you grieve, because they're like, well, you're rich. Why are you sad? Or you have everything you've ever wanted. Why are you sad? And it's like sometimes I feel like you're not able to really be sad because everyone's kind of like throwing everything you have back in your face. Like if you are a very abundant person, they kind of throw that abundance back in your face. Like, you know, well, you have a lot of money, so why are you sad? Or you have, you know, the nicer things in life, so why are you sad? Look, gossip and trickster. People think you are a little bit fake sometimes, but I don't feel like you're like this. I feel like I'm hearing, I want to show the world the real me. I feel like you don't want to be this person that everyone thinks is like mean and talks behind their back, but some people just assume that, you know, about you. They assume that you gossip about everyone. They assume that you are a little bit manipulative. But I feel like this is just because of, you know, the nice things that you have in your life. Maybe the trips you go on or the clothes you wear and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm almost getting like this energy of like you're alone up in your penthouse. Like I feel like you have a lot of abundance, a lot to give to others, but this feeling of like you don't have that inner circle to share it with, okay? I see you guys maybe going out, trying to meet new friends, maybe date some new people. I feel like you're trying to be a nicer person. You don't want to come across this way. You're like, I really come across that way because I don't feel like this is your intention. I think people just sometimes assume that because of what you have in your life, okay? Let's see. Yeah, people see you as being, you know, royalty, guys. That's what I'm getting. But I'm hearing it's lonely at the top. You're like, I want friends. I want people. Like, you know, I feel like you're almost getting to this stage in your life is like money is not everything. You know, material abundance isn't everything. And it feels like you're going to start meeting some new people because I feel like you're going to try to start being, you know, maybe a little bit nicer. But I feel like this energy, and I don't mean to be like rude or anything. I'm just trying to say what Spirit is saying. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. I feel like sometimes you can come across a little bit rude just because your heart is not healed as much. So you can come off as a little bit snappy, a little bit of a guard dog type of energy. You're always kind of trying to protect yourself because people have always kind of come for you. But it's like, you know, you're kind of going to let that down. You're going to kind of let that pride down, let that ego down, because that's all kind of people are seeing right now is what I'm getting for some of you. If this does not resonate with you, because this is a very specific message, you might want to check out another pile, okay? So let me see. Any more energy, Spirit? Conceal, don't feel. I feel like growing up in your household, you weren't able to share the way you felt, so you just kind of kept it in your whole life. Okay, I feel like some of you are very broken and, you know, hurt people hurt other people. I don't think you're intentionally doing this, but sometimes I think you can come across that way. Let's see. I feel like you're going to try to be a better person. You're like, I want to be better. Okay, you're really going to work on healing yourself. Okay, because you want to portray a childlike energy. Okay, I feel like this is what you want. So you're going to start healing your inner child because I don't feel like right now, I don't know, I'm hearing like a very kind of darker energy that people see. Maybe like some pride, some ego, you know, or whatever. But I'm hearing almost, I'm going to try to be a better person. I'm going to try to be a better lover. I'm going to try to be better to the people around me. Because I do feel like you guys can come off a little bit harsh, okay, with the Queen of Swords. A little bit kind of cutthroat sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. It's just kind of like that kind of energy of like, you can be a little bit, you know, cutthroat. And sometimes people kind of see you as only caring about yourself, you know? Yeah, sometimes people can see you as just only caring about yourself, but I don't think that's true. But sometimes I just think that's kind of how other people see you. So let me know, pile 4, if that resonated. That was a very specific message. So if that did not resonate with you or you're not really connecting with that, try another pile, okay? Make sure to follow me on Instagram. Make sure to let me know down in the comments if that resonated. Make sure to subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. Make sure to check out my spiritual shop. Also check out my Amazon wish list, and I will see all of you beautiful souls on the next one. Bye, guys.